Hi, if we never met before, my name is Rachel, and I like to talk about overcoming obstacles and challenges, being a holistic healer, healing yourself, empowering yourself. And today I want to touch on expanding into the next version or bigger version of you. A lot of people talk about this, and not as many people embody it. I get as a soul, not all souls are ready to expand into a certain boom, everything. Okay. I will say, as an ancient soul, and I've been getting ready for this lifetime for many lifetimes prior, that this is a lifetime where I am going to completely expand and bloom and blossom and grow. And I've already done that. I've become my happiest, healthiest I've ever been. And it took what felt like a really long time, but now I still have a lot of years to be the person that I want to be and expand and help people grow. And yeah, like I said, expand to that next version of yourself. So something I found a lot lately is like people want to be rich. So they're like, I want to win the lottery. And guess what? They think that and say that because it would be fast and we wouldn't have to do the work to change. So to become someone who actually embodies wealth and sees themselves as wealthy and have that wealth identity, generational wealth, whatever you want to call it, it takes inner work to become that person and hold that space and have the nervous system that allows money and can receive all of that. So you can see why a lot of people are just like, I'm just gonna win this, right? Because then things can be easy. But then you still hear about people who make that amount of money and then they just lose it all because they haven't done the inner work to hold on to all that money and they don't know what to do with it, right? So the sustainable way to success, whether that is in money or career or business or your relationship or your life or your physical body, if you want to change your physical body, is doing progress over perfection over a long period of time, right? You need to fall in love with the process of becoming the version of you that you want to be. And it's not the fast and sexy way. It's the grind and it's the daily ins and outs of what it takes to become that. So again, you can see why people don't want to do the work and they just want something quick fix. They don't want to, they want it easy. I have coached in the weight loss industry and the GLP-1s are very popular right now. Some people do rely on that and some people gain the weight back. The program I work for, we want to work on habits to eat healthier, to exercise, to work on your sleep and your emotional health, your holistic way of being. And the medication is a tool, right? It's a very helpful tool. But if you're going to take that away eventually, if you don't have any of the habits, if you haven't done the inner work, the stuff that we work on, you're just going to do the same old stuff. And again, this is in every single area of your life. Relationships, if you've always been the self-sabotager, if you've always had daddy issues, if you've always had the same patterns, if you've never felt comfortable with yourself, why do you think that's going to change in a relationship? We think the problem is external and the solution is external, but it's internal. And I can speak from experience doing that, not having any attention growing up from men. And now that I have, like when I started to do all this work, men would notice me. And one of my first readers and coaches and mentors was like, they're noticing your energy. And I remember that so distinctly because I was like, they're actually noticing me now. And now I know how to hold the space to be around men. But I didn't have that when I was younger and I wasn't comfortable with it. So this has taken so much work to feel comfortable and confident in myself and trust that men won't hurt me all the time because that was a huge part of it. Are there still moments and triggers, right? Like, oh, I want to get closer to this person and I get hurt or I'm scared. Yes, but that's where I'm like, okay, the long term, as long as I'm in a human body, I'm going to continue to evolve and learn lessons. Like I know from a human perspective, believe me, I've been there. I'm like, why am I here so many times? But as a soul, you wanted to come here to learn all these lessons. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you have a great rest of your day and I'll hopefully see you soon. Bye.